We're also going to be joined in a few minutes' time by a great young talent, an Azerbaijani singer-songwriter, goes by the name of Emin Eminzada. And we've got your calls, friends and neighbors. Pick up the phone and give us a call, 866-870-5752, live at 866-870-5752. We're now joined by our first guest of the fine evening. He's a great young talent, great young singing, songwriting talent. It's Emin Eminzada. Emin, how are you this fine evening?
Hello, guys. How are you?
Yeah, really good to have you on. Now, we get a lot of talent on the show. It's Hollywood, L.A., entertainment capital of the world. But one of the reasons we're excited about having you on is we talk about Hollywood being the entertainment capital of the world, but we tend to get kind of the same sorts of people, the same sort of actors, the same sorts of singers and songwriters. But you're not the same. You're not.
Well, first of all, I'm from Azerbaijan.
Yes.
A country in Eastern Europe, next to Caspian Sea, next to Russia, Turkey, Iran.
Right.
I'm 20 years old, and I started music professionally since I was 11. And one of the interesting facts is I speak 5 languages.
Wow.
Sometimes it's weird when people hear that. I just decided to say it, so it's interesting.
No, but especially Americans. The most American thing you can do, I think, Louis, you'll agree with, most American thing you can do is just speak English.
Yeah.
A lot of Americans, I think, would even go so far, Emin, and say there's something suspicious about people who can speak multiple languages. Something strange. I speak Spanish poorly. I can speak Spanish enough to kind of order in a restaurant. That's about it.
Oh, well.
Not that much. So what are your 5 languages? I got to ask you then, Emin. What are your 5 languages?
Well, I speak Azerbaijani.
Yes.
I speak Turkish.
Yes.
I speak Russian, and I speak English. Those are fluently 4.
Right.
And I'm learning and trying to make it fluent in Italian.
Learning Italian. Wow.
Well, there is a reason why I actually learned Italian. One more interesting fact. I started with classical music, opera.
Oh, wow.
And, all those opera arias and sonnets and everything is in Italian language just because opera started in Italy, in Milano.
Yeah.
So that was the part of the reason why actually I started learning Italian, that I decided that it's just such a melodic language. Yeah, and I continue to learn it.
And is it common in Azerbaijan for people to be listening to a lot of Italian opera, and therefore it wasn't unusual for you to be singing a lot of Italian opera?
I wouldn't say it's super usual. It's like standard for each country. It's standard percentage for each country. I wouldn't say it's super usual, and people love opera. I would not say that. It's just something that's about your character.
Now, yeah, I gotta ask you about opera. Is there a good intro opera? Because I don't know that all of our listeners out there will have spent a lot of time getting used to opera.
If you want my advice about opera, I would suggest you to listen some Mozart, Figaro.
Okay.
Yeah, that will be a good start to learn about, to explore about opera music. But right now, I'm not so much into opera. I started with opera, but I still think that classical music is the foundation of all genres.
Okay.
Because if that wouldn't exist, we wouldn't have this contemporary music stuff. And right now I'm working on my AP album. It's more pop ballad style of music.
So you do sing other sorts of music, popular song forms other than just opera.
Currently I do, yes.
Now I've got to ask you, you're from Azerbaijan, which is not a country that's in the news a lot. What are some misconceptions that you think people have about Azerbaijan? If you mention it to someone, you say, you're walking down the 3rd Street Promenade in Santa Monica, and you mention someone, I'm from Azerbaijan. Do you find that people have misconceptions about it? What are some of the stereotypes that you kind of expect?
I don't know, maybe because of the sound of the country, how it sounds like the name of the country.
Yeah.
Some people might think that they might ask you, have airplanes over there, or what do you guys eat? Actually, our country is super contemporary and super modern.
Okay.
And if you're gonna visit the Baku city, it's actually getting very popular because we have European Olympic Games there. We had Eurovision Song Contest there. And, it's getting popular day after day, and I'm so proud of my country. And everywhere I go, I'm telling about my city, that you have to check out the city I'm from. I'm from the capital city named Baku.
Right. Is it a teeming metropolis with millions of people, like most kind of urban centers?
It has about 2 million people.
Pretty big.
But the country has like 9 million.
Right.
Population.
Now, if I walked into like a really good Azerbaijani restaurant and I wanted to have some really authentic Azerbaijani food, what would they serve me?
Well, I would say with my suggestion, what I like, it would be grape leaves. We call it dolma.
Yeah.
It's something Mediterranean, but usually here they serve it without meat. But in our cuisine, we serve it with meat and with mint in it.
Wow.
And it's super delicious. Like, you will want it in your... Oh my God, it's going to be on your menu every week if you're going to try it once.
Sounds really good. You got me with meat. In any new and interesting way. But I got to ask you though. I mean, and don't pull any punches with me. What kind of meat? What kind of meat do you put in the grape leaves?
Oh, it's the beef.
Oh, okay, cow beef, like moo cow. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Sounds interesting. Now, as an exit question, I want you to let our listeners know. My question to you is, how can they experience your great music? How can they get a hold of it? Do you have something on iTunes? Do you have something in...
Yeah, well, I actually released a single a couple of years ago. It's on iTunes, it's on my Weibo channel, it's on YouTube. But currently, I'm working for my single, and I'm working for my EP album. For my single, I'm working with songwriter Carla Carter. She's a Grammy winner songwriter, and also it's going to be produced by a Grammy-nominated producer, Drew Scott. And for my EP album, all songs and musically lyrics are by me. I just want my audience. I just want to send my audience what I think.
Right.
It's mostly storytelling songs, that what's happening in my life, and it's the kind of idea how I want to express it through my audience. And yeah, they can check it out everywhere, on all digital online stores. And if they want to check out my social media, it's Emin Eminzada on Instagram, on Twitter, everywhere. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much, Timothy, for having me, and thank you so much for talking about our beautiful country. I hope you're going to visit one day.
No, I do. It is on my list. I'm a bit of a completist. It is definitely Azerbaijan is on my list. You're a worldly person.
If you're going to visit, you will have to text me, and we will get you with my parents. And I will show you the city.
And I will tell you why it is actually quite high. I actually won, I can say this, Emin, I actually won a trivia contest when I was in elementary school, and it was because I did know that Baku was the capital of Azerbaijan. I knew that. I got that question. I've been holding on to that for 30 years. And it's been hanging over my life. It was one of the really first great things that I achieved when I looked around my school and realized I was just a cut above.
Didn't realize it was going to take like over 30 years.
So I want to thank you, Emin Eminzada. When I book my tickets to Baku, you will be the first person I call.
Yes.
In the meantime, good luck with the music career. Friends and neighbors, our phone lines are still open, 866-870-5752. I've got to ask you, Louis, next weekend, it's